everyone, it's me, Peach Pet Paradise, and today's video is how to set up your hamster's cage. So I'm sure many of you already know how to set up your hamster's cage. However, if you are a hamster beginner or you're bringing your new hamster home for the first time, you may be thinking what sort of essentials you will need in the cage. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what you need. Now these are only going to be the bare essentials your hamster needs, so this will be a very basic setup, and try to add more to your cage and provide more of a range if you can. Okay, let's get started. Before you go ahead and set up your cage, it's important that you have the right sized cage. Make sure your cage measures 360 square inches. This is the minimum for all species of hamster. A 20-gallon tank, a 105 quart bin, both equal 360 square inches. Do keep in mind that this is only the minimum, so it's best to go bigger than this if you can. Remember, the bigger, the better. So the first essential you'll need in your cage is bedding. Now I will just list the safe and unsafe beddings on the screen. It's best your bedding is at least 3 inches thick, that way it allows your hamster to burrow, which is a very natural instinct for them. Now it's always good to add more bedding in the corner, so this helps add more to your hamster's bed area. Next you'll need some sleeping bedding. Your hamster will need an area where they can sleep, so you will need to provide them with some sort of nesting material, and I will list these safe and unsafe sleeping beddings on the screen. Along with that, you will need a hideout or bed area. Your hamster will need a place to sleep and hide if they feel scared, so you must provide them with some sort of hideout. These can be shop-bought hideouts, or you can have hideouts that come with the cage, like my one, or you can use small cardboard boxes which you can buy from your recycling section if you have one in your local shop, and that gives you a free hideout. Another essential you must have is a wheel. Hamsters need these to burn off any excess fats they have gained during the day, through eating food or lazing around not doing much in their cage. It's important you have the right wheel for your hamster, so the right size for your species and the type. If you'd like to find out more about hamster wheels, then I do have a video which explains to you all about hamster wheels, so click on the wheel to find out more. Next, you'll need toys. Hamsters will need these for stimulation and to prevent boredom. They are after all going to be in their cage for most of their day, so they will need a source of stimulation. You can buy shop-bought toys, or you can have cheap options of toys by using loo roll tubes, cardboard boxes. Anything like this is great and a cheap way of providing fun for your hamster. You will also need chews. Hamsters are rodents, so their teeth will constantly grow and they will need a different supply of chews to keep their teeth down. I like to give a good range of chews for Nutmeg, as she's a huge chewer, so she's not fussy when it comes to chews, and that's why her teeth are in such great condition. Now this is optional, but a food bowl to put your hamster's food in. Now you don't have to use a bowl, you could always be a bit more adventurous and scatter feed, so by scattering their food around the cage in toys under their bedding, and it's a much more active and adventurous way of giving them food, as they'll have to forage for it. But if you're like me and want to know roughly the amount of food that you're giving them, a bowl can be very useful for that. You will also need some type of water supply, so either a water bottle or water bowl, so your hamster can drink water from it, obviously very important. And with your cage, you'll need a lid, so your hamster can't escape, and if you have any dogs or cats around, then you don't want them getting access to your hamster, so make sure you provide them with a secure lid, either a mesh lid which you can put on a bin cage or a tank. Or if you have a barred cage like me, then it should come with a lid anyway. And the last thing left to put in your hamster's cage is your hamster, of course, and now you can let your hamster enjoy their cage. So that's how to set up your hamster's cage. Now I have shown you just the bare essentials. You can add more if you wish to, and it's better to give them a bit more of a range anyway, so try and give them more if you can. I hope this video has helped you learn about the main essentials for your hamster in their cage. Any comments or questions, leave them down below. If you like our videos and want to see more, then go subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, then don't forget to hit that like button. And we'll see you next time. Bye!